10 more minutes?
No, we're done.
We're ready to go now. We're ready to go right now. We're ready to go right now. We're gonna get out of the car. We're ready to go.
We are about to do something that I never thought I'd be doing in my life. We are currently walking into a radio station and we are gonna do a live interview on a Jordanian morning show.
I'm on my second cup of coffee and I'm ready to go.
We have no clue what's about to happen.
How are you guys? Good morning.
How are you?
Cute. This is the station. Oh, so
it's gonna be like some pictures.
So you'll be able to see us on Facebook here.
Yeah.
There's our picture. Kara?
I didn't shower because I thought we were just gonna be on the radio. I wanted to sleep.
Here we go. Are you nervous?
I am nervous. We do not know your phone because I can't get my password off. To take a photo of us. Please give me on. We set it over here.
Yeah, there's a red light on the mics. That means we're live. So maybe just because sometimes we turn them on before we actually go live. So just stay quiet until we like get into the link and everything.
Okay.
You wear the headphones because this way you can gauge how loud you are, if you should be speaking up or like just toning it down a bit. And other than that, let's just have fun.
Okay. Oh, this music is loud.
Ooh, I like that.
You can adjust it as you see fit. But yeah, try not to move it too far.
Okay.
It might sound lower than it should be. 35 seconds.
Here we go.
That was everyone's favorite breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something. And guys, as advertised, with me this morning, I have Cara and Nate. Everyone's rising and shining already. You've had coffee and everything.
Always have
We've been completely homeless for the past 3 years. Our current mission is
Well,
to visit 800 countries before 2020.
Least favorite thing about traveling?
Ooh, probably for me being away from friends and family.
Alright guys, well it's been an absolute pleasure to have you live on air with us. Thank you for waking up early, by the way, to be on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
How'd it
Good
go?
job, guys.
We did
You guys
it.
did great. Amazing.
Is it over?
Good job. It's over.
Wow.
We are supposed to be traveling to Lebanon tomorrow, but we don't have flights booked. We don't have a place to stay, and we have no clue how long we're staying there. So... Oh, it worked better than I thought it was going to.
Very impressed.
We're staying in a really nice hotel. We have nice desk to work at here. There's a table to work at here. We'd be working on the couch here. Yet, for some reason, we've both chosen to work in the bed.
I mean...
I think it's just like our comfortable spot. Like no matter where we stay, there's always a bed, and so that just ends up turning into our desk.
Just look at it. It's huge.
Whoa, squeeze together. Look, this should not shut, but somehow it does. My bag looks like yours. One of our friends bought me an extra sweatshirt and then put it over the top. Okay, flights are booked, Airbnb is booked, bags are packed. It's time to head to the airport. No problem.
I'm very sad to leave this place. And to leave Jordan.
We have made it to the airport. It feels like just yesterday we were wandering around this place looking for our Uber to head into the city.
I remember being a complete zombie.
Thank you very much. Great, thank you. Bye. All the lines were super short, so we should have about 2 hours in the lounge.
I feel like it's been so long since we've had lounge time.
It is also 2:15 and we have not eaten lunch, so we are very excited about this.
We've eaten so good this week.
I've heard it only gets better in Lebanon though, not to offend any Jordanians. That's what the Jordanians have told us.
We've eaten a ton of Lebanese food in Jordan. So fancy.
I feel like I'm in a palace.
Thanks. Yeah. Coffee and hot food. I would expect nothing less than Jordan. They know how to do food. Are you ready for this? Coffee machine, orange juice, all of the messies that we've been eating this week. Bread, pizza, rice, chicken, fish, vegetables, soup. I'm so excited.
This definitely isn't the biggest, but it's probably the fanciest feeling lounge that we've ever been in.
It's so quiet in here.
Tea, please. There's no photo out in the living room.
For
They
real?
don't want to stay in their white couches.
Oh. Okay. Cheers! I love travel days. That was seriously one of the best priority pass lounges we've ever been to. And we don't talk about this on every single travel day because we don't want it to get super annoying. But if you travel internationally more than a couple times a year and you don't have a priority pass, you're seriously missing out.
Especially if you're American, because all you have to do is sign up for the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and then the priority pass is completely free for an entire year. This video isn't sponsored, this is just more of like a public service announcement so you can enjoy your time in the airports more often.
We just feel like we should talk about it every once in a while because we use it every single travel day. There is a link below for you to sign up for the Chase card so you can get your priority pass. You're welcome.
So somehow Kara left her passport in the lounge, but our flight is boarding right now, so I'm going to the gate to try to hold the plane until she gets here.
She's just sitting in the chair. I left my passport in the lounge. It's still there.
Just Embraer 95 bound to Amman to Beirut on flight number 403. The flight time to Beirut will be 1 hour 50 minutes. We would like to inform you that all Jordanian flights are meant for. Shortly we shall show the registration. Thank you. We show the flight. Good evening, dear guests. Welcome to Rafik Hariri International Airport in Beirut, where the local time is 25 past 6 p.m. and the outside temperature 15 degrees Celsius. Kindly are requested to remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has passed the gate and fastened seatbelt sign in the aircraft. Thank you for choosing Royal Jordanian and World Alliance. We wish you a pleasant stay. Thank you.
An hour and a half later, we've arrived in Lebanon, our 88th country. You never really know what you're gonna get when you go through immigration. Sometimes the officers are really friendly and talk to you, and other times they're really serious and scary. And so I always try to like smile and talk to them. And I already love Lebanon so much because the officer was so nice. He was scrolling through every single page of my passport, I'm assuming looking for an Israeli stamp, and he came across a few of my pages that have this big fat green posted on it that say, "Please do not stamp here, reserved for visa," and he just went, "I love this."
So these are new additions to our passport. As of like this year, we both realized that we were running out of pages. I literally have 3 blank pages left, and the majority of countries that you enter require that you have 2 blank pages to come into their country. So I'm 1 page away from pretty much my passport being pointless.
But like there's spots to stamp. There's just not a lot of full pages
The
left.
immigration officers just tend to be lazy and they see an open page and they
Stamp right in the middle of it. Ugh. So yeah, we have a bunch of these Post-its, and he thought that they were so funny that I wrote, "Please don't stamp."
We've probably traveled to 5 different countries using these Post-its. No one said anything. We've gotten some weird looks and like some unhappy looks, but he was the first one that said anything.
He loved it.
Now we just have to catch a Uber to our apartment, Airbnb?
Hotel?
It's not an Airbnb, but it is an apartment that's inside of a hotel.
We'll see.
I only booked you for 2 nights. It's totally mixed reviews. We'll see how it goes.
We've had quite the taxi experience.
Yeah, just we have to wait 1 minute because the guy left his luggage inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
We will wait inside the car.
That's fine. For the first time in a very long time, neither of our phones have service in this country, and we were planning on getting an Uber. So we walked out to get a taxi, and there's this one guy who was like a major hustler giving us all of these prices that we knew were too much. And we'd talk him down, and then he'd sneak in a few more dollars for parking or waiting or something. And then finally we talked him down to $15 to take us to our hotel, but we're sharing with another guy. The other guy forgot his bag, so he just ran back in, and we left the airport, and now we're sitting on the side of the road. I don't know what's going on. No, we need you to translate. Still sitting here. Oh, the car's off. I think maybe we're not allowed to park at the airport, which makes me think we're not in a real taxi, so... No, la shukran. Were you born in Beirut?
I am born here, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my country.
Very pretty.
Yeah. You're coming visit to Beirut now?
Yes.
First time coming to Beirut? No.
Yes, first time.
First time. Lebanese food is good food, yeah.
Very good, yes. And now our driver has gotten out of the car.
He's left. I feel like we're definitely part of some illegal taxi scam. Oh, we should have known better.
I was loving Lebanon so much.
Than to say yes to the guy who was the pushiest. I wonder what would happen if we just got out right here.
I would get out.
But then what do? We don't have any service to call an Uber. He's like, I have 2 Americans in the back of the car. How much do you want for it?
And there is a sidewalk. I don't know how long it does, but
We
this
can
is
just
like a highway.
walk 10 kilometers into Beirut.
Wish me luck. He has no idea. He's like 2 or 3 minutes. The guy left his bag inside. He has no idea how long the guy's gonna be inside. I'm sure the guy thought, this is crazy, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna tell him that I forgot my bag, and he got out. We should do the same. Ready? Hello? Hi. Did he find his bag? 10 more minutes?
Now we're done.
We're ready to go now. We're ready to go right now. We're ready to go right now. We're gonna get out of the car. We're ready to go. Thank you. We're gonna go. No. We're leaving.
I can do it now. Now I can do it. يلا شو بدك فين انت هني معك خذوا ماشي
تمام. Bye bye.
باي باي
Bye bye. What a funny night.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And we made it.
We're here.
Oh, what an entry into this country. Wow. Nice.
Wow. It's so white and clean. I love it. Sorry I got a little heated in the car back there. I don't normally get that way.
Like that.
But after we had to hustle with the guy to get a fair price for way too long, then we pull over on the side of the road and nobody tells us what's going on. Then the guy calls our driver and is trying to act like he's still doing us a favor and that we shouldn't be mad about waiting on the side of the road.
All of this, like, there was one guy that just like latched onto us as soon as we came out to the airport, and he was trying to charge us $50 for like a 15-minute taxi ride into the city, which been able to get on Uber for like 2 minutes and see that the price should have been $15. So like that's what I was arguing for the whole time.
I was glad that we saw that because otherwise we still would have paid way too much. So the details don't really matter. We're here. And I feel bad about getting mad because our driver had nothing to do with it. He was just a sweet old man.
Our driver, it was like the guy that shoved us in the car that was like the main problem. Yeah. But after we like got out of his car, he was like, don't be scared.
I think
It'll be okay.
I think he thought that I was scared we were being kidnapped or something because I was out standing on the side of the road trying to get a taxi.
Tell him what he said about the other guy.
He was like, don't worry, the other guy's paying $35.
And we had negotiated down to $20,000 for the both of us. In the end, we ended up getting here for $1 cheaper than what Uber would have been. I don't think it was worth the hassle.
We didn't have to share.
But we don't have internet, so things just get a little more challenging.
Yeah, it's going to be a much more exciting week than we thought without our data.
So, yeah, now
but our room's super nice. I'm very excited about Beirut.
Okay, we're going to call it a night. We have a whole week here. We're going exploring in the next video tomorrow, some point.
I'm tired. Back will probably get
It's not even that late. It's
been a super short travel day. We're like exhausted.
Okay.
I remember my first camera phone. It used to be.
Okay, so for real, how many people do you think we have listening to us?
Right now, millions of people. The entire country is tuning in right now. No, seriously, don't worry about it.
Okay, so we need to have like you're gonna answer this one or I'm gonna answer this one.
Oh, I guess they can't see us on Facebook. We can't be like,
oh no, you're right.
We have reached the part of our interview what I'd like to call a lightning round, where just a bunch of questions. First thing that comes to your mind, immediately answer. All right. Out of the two of you, who takes the better pictures?
Me.
disagree. Kara's a better model. I take better pictures. Actually, might not. Oh no. That's an interesting way to carry your bag.
I feel like it holds better on a carpet like that. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. What's your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
My name is Talal.
Talal.
T-A-L-A-L.
Talal. My name is Kara.
Is?
Kara.
Fair?
K-A-R-A.
Fair, yeah.
Kara.